Today we're pushing to champion. We are almost there. Look how many steps I have left. Probably 4, right? 4 wins? I think that's how it works. Anyway, we're pushing with the brain dead deck. You know how it is. Let's go. Now, guys, throughout this video, I want you to pay attention to the quality of the recording and how good the frame rate is, everything like that. Oh, Goblin Barrel. Actually, I should just find. Don't know why I wasted. Nah, I was strategically cycling my skeletons. Definitely what happened. Anyway, I want you to pay attention to the quality because basically what's going down at the... That was a terrible bomber. What am I doing? And the thing is that he can Dark Goblin. I would have had skeletons for the Dark Goblin. I'm going to Fisherman with that just in case he plays like a Tesla Works. Rage all this because, you know, see if we can get some damage in the tower. Basically, I got a new phone and I want to see if the new phone actually makes a difference or it's not going to be worth it. Arrows on that. Late so we get a bit more of the recruits and we get our bomber back, so that's good. Bro, I didn't find one of the things, so a little bit annoying. Gotta be very careful with my splash cards this time. I think I'm gonna try and use my my arrows and vines very carefully. Probably gonna end up using my vines on offense. I mean, of course, I'd rather do that. Which of course means that I'm gonna be using my arrows exactly like what is about to happen there. Bye-bye, Goblin Barrel. Wall Breaker's Bomber. I should probably push with that Bomber just because it's gonna be hard for him to do recruits into this, and I know he wants to. So I'm just gonna pre-rage for the recruits. Yeah, there it is. So the Bomber will take the shields off. Unfortunately, not all the shields. Level 16 P.E.K.K.A. will do some decent work on that. I'll let him take that other tower because it's not going to happen anyway. Goblin Giant here, I believe. Recruits is a really hard matchup. I pretty much lose every single recruits game. So I'm not going to be super mad if I lose this, but see if we can pull it together. Gonna Bomber again. Not that I think he's actually back to the recruits, but just may as well, you know. Gotta go for it. Here's the recruits. Okay, so now if I go P.E.K.K.A., he doesn't have recruits for the P.E.K.K.A. if I make a push, which is good. But I have nothing for his musket, so his musket's gonna do work. I gotta arrows that. See, pretty much my whole P.E.K.K.A.'s gone just because that musket for free. Pretty annoying. And yeah, just gonna lose the game. Ah, well, that's what happens. Goddamn recruits, boys. I did 2k damage, you know, it is what it is. Cleaning his nut shaft, okay. Special guy. We're back in the next game against that guy. Alright, so let's drop a bomber here for that. Is that in range? No, you should have done it one tile diagonal. Not that I think it would have prevented the hit anyway, like the second hit, but I'll have to see. Arrows on that, see if we can... Okay, the Valkyrie's on the tower. For 1, okay, only 1, that's good. Vines on that, very good. See, now I have no vines for this, so that was smart. What I need to do is rage the Goblin Gang, and I need to arrows. I'll just fish that. I could have just skeletons, actually. We have no Inferno Tower, so I may as well go in, right? I think that's the play. Bomber for the Goblin Gang. Wassa! Look at that, baby. See, I don't think he has anything that can't be bombered, except for the Valkyrie, but that's going to get reshot. Do some decent damage. The Fisherman is on there for free, and he lets the P.E.K.K.A. go. Interesting. He might have given up, but we will see. No, he's still afraid. Okay, P.E.K.K.A., go for it. One shot. Nice. Good boy. All right, well, arrows on the Goblin Gang. We'll keep the vines for the Inferno Tower. Arrows on that. We're going to vines like that, so we can take out all of that. Rage that. Very good. And we're not going to get that much damage. Oh, force out a log as well. I think that was a bad log. I'm going to get ready for the P.E.K.K.A. because he might do some funny Valkyrie thing. Because I don't know how he's going to get damage. I just have arrows for his win condition, which is technically Goblin Barrel. But, you know, it's not like he can't get damage without the Goblin Barrel. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hopefully yeah, that's going to live here. So obviously I'm going to arrows the big one. So I don't know what that was. He fireballs. Just got to make sure I have enough for vines on this Inferno Tower here. So that's exactly what I wanted. Valkyrie, rage that. We're not going to get anything out of this push, but it's all just a big distraction. Oh, we actually got a... Oh, no, I should have P.E.K.Ka'd earlier. Nah, I fucked that up. I can't even Fisherman. It's not even going to work. Arrows on that. That's the most important thing. Yeah, and that's just going to be a good game. What I think I'll do is go like this. Vines. I want to do it like both at the same time. So because vines won't take out the Inferno Tower, it'll just freeze it for a little bit, right? You'll do maybe half of it, I want to say. But really, it's that freezing part. So while it's frozen, I want to get as much damage as possible. So you wait for 9 and then Goblin Giant and okay. This is not very good. And that's going to splash only one of them. Okay, good, because that means it's going to go on the Goblin Giant. And the Goblin Giant will break it. So that's good. All good things, my friend. All good things. That Mortar's going to get another hit. There it is. We're going to take out the Muskie. Very good. P.E.K.K.A. at the back. I have Rage for the Skeleton Barrel. I'm getting pretty good at timing these. That was not what I'm talking about. Pretty close, a little bit earlier. Vines, no, I should have done arrows, actually, probably, right? It doesn't take out guards? I thought, oh, no, because they nerfed it. Yeah, it did take out guards, but it doesn't anymore. There are a few little tricks like that with the fishermen that they keep freezing stuff. I think we just pecker on that so that it doesn't kill the bomb, and then the bomber will take out pretty much all the skeleton barrel. There we go. It's on that, because that actually will take it out. Wait, arrows doesn't kill. Is that a reflection of him or a reflection of me? Is he trying to say I'm a clown? I don't get it. But I have a defensive goblin giant if need be. Otherwise, if he skeleton barrels, I do need to cycle back to arrows actually. So I'm gonna go goblin giant in the back. I'm gonna go bomber, maybe. Yeah, bomber. Actually, I need fisherman for that cannon cart. That's what I need. I'll just peck up high. I think we'll just let the guards get taken out and then goblin giant again. That cannon cart's gonna die. It's not gonna die, I lied about that. That was a lie. Elaborate manipulation technique called a lie. Goblin giant on the tower. Too late. I fucked that up. All right, P.E.K.K.A. Here comes the vines. Oh, fisherman pulled it. Nice. It's going king. How much damage can I get in this? Wassa! Get on the tower, boys. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I almost got the king tower. Please go down. Nah, that mortar lock. Pretty annoying. Did I bomb it too high? No, I didn't. Okay, good. No, I got one more shot. It's a little bit annoying, but happens. Now, please let me time the rage properly. Lord have mercy. Please. Nice. Okay, fish on that. Skeletons here, because I'm petrified. Good log. I can just spell cycle this guy, right? Vines, arrows. No, too late again. Oh my god, I win. Yep, GG's. Let's go. Actually took the win there. Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to say, bro, because I literally beat you, so... All right, we got that golden step. That's very important. So we got 3 wins left. May as well claim some gold. More gold. Common tokens. And we go again. Lukey2374 on the other side. We are going to probably start with a goblin giant on that side because the spear goblins actually do work. I've noticed just on baby dragons and even inferno dragons, especially when you like rage them up or you do vines or some shit, they pretty much disappear. It's really good. Oh, definitely P.E.K.K.A. on that. So we can take that out. Hell yeah. Where's your building, big boy? You don't have one, do you? That's right, big boy. Unfortunately, the P.E.K.K.A. does not turn around for that E-Drag, but it will die. The P.E.K.K.A. will follow those golemites back, make sure they don't do any damage. Spear gobbies are on tower. Very good push. He's on 1058 already. The game's over. I'm going to bomber and fish with this because I don't think he has anything that won't be countered by those. Yeah, he just freaking gave up the tower. Yep. He pumped. All right. That is suicide because now I'm going to rage this. Yes, it hit the goblin giant. Oh, the P.E.K.K.A. just 3-crowned. Epic. Terrible pump. Don't know what he was thinking by that, but that did lead in the game. We are going to go into another match. Le Raja Bagel from Bali. Yep, that explains it because, yeah, that is a weird name. P.E.K.K.A. at the back. Ready for the fishies, just in case anything funky fresh happens. Firecracker. How much damage does that do? 300? Now 200? Because I'm happy with this, because the Firecracker does die. It's not like a muskie next to the tower, you know what I mean? Where it just will live forever. That Mega Knight will die as well. That Hunter will kill my... Yep, it's fair enough. Skelly's here to distract the Hunter. It will take out the Skellies though, so stand in front for some damage. Spear Goblins will take it out. And we've got our triple spell to support this. Because he's used his Hunter, he's used his Mega Knight. So, alright, well. What I could have done was actually Vines the Fisherman before it pulled. But, mate, his tower's on half health. I'm not mad about this at all. Yeah, see, here comes the RG. This might be a problem. And the Fisherman, yeah, I forgot to distract that. That's my fault. But the RG dies, so that's what matters. Bomber with that. Now, how does he defend P.E.K.K.A.? Because this is really important. What I learned about this deck is you just learn how they defend Goblin Giant, and you learn how they defend P.E.K.K.A. Because normally one of them, they're not that good at defending. Like, they might have one counter and that's it. So if you just out-cycle that, or you force it somewhere else, just watch out for it, then life will be good. I'll rage this. See, that Mega Knight dies. And it stalls my Evo Goblin Giant massively, which is very important. So I'm gonna P.E.K.K.A. in front of this, because it'll be splashed by some... Oh, yeah, pull that. That's right, little kid. Okay, could have done that, but... Goblin Giant on the tower, very, very good. Gonna take that one out. Mega Knight is too little too late. We're gonna Goblin Giant in the middle to distract that Mega Knight. Yeah, he's gonna RG, which means we wanna get the P.E.K.K.A. No, we'll just get a bomber down. And we'll Vines that. So that tower's gone. But keep in mind that, look at his whole field. P.E.K.K.A. just kills everything. You know, of course he took our tower, so it was too late from me. Look at the overhealth on that P.E.K.K.A. Very nice. But this is what I'm talking about. You have to learn what they have, what counters they have, and he cannot deal with the P.E.K.K.A. So what I really should be aiming to do is one, outcycle his Evo Mega Knight, which I didn't do. Vines that, so we can take it out, maybe? No, it hits too quickly. Kill the Firecracker, very nice. He sort of has to go in for an RG here. There it is. Luckily, oh no, that's not good. Okay. I should have defended the Hunter more, because that was what did all the damage. Of course, he was going to RG in the middle, but I just can't. Oh, what I could have done is pulled it to the King Tower with a fish. Maybe I should have done that, because if I have one more push, I just win. All right, next game. That's enough thinking for me. All right, that's, just calm down there, buddy. All right, you lost the game. We get it. Packer in the starting hand. Very good. Behind the tower. What I really want is that sweet, sweet unlock rank for next season ticket. I forgot what it's called. It's like a crystal ticket or some shit. See, the problem is that could be countered by Packer and like vines on that left side. It isn't because, of course, I used the Packer already. So distract with Skellies. Very nice defense. Didn't take too much damage. And we have spells for this off. I'm just going to rage because then we'll take out the tower. Okay, we didn't take out the tower, but... And it was a good Skami because what do I have for the Skami? I have rage because Vines doesn't kill it. Arrows is slower, so I prefer to use this, the +1 trade, of course. Now, let's just Vines this. Maybe Fishy will go on it. Very nice. Take out the Evo Witch. That is huge. Because Evo Witch is very annoying, unkillable, and now we have both of our Evos, so very good. Very good news for us. Those Spear Goblins are doing quite a bit of damage. What I really want to do is Bomber in the back, because we already wasted the Pancake. I don't need to use it on the P.E.K.K.A. or worry about wasting it. Okay, you are just... That was suicidal, surely. Let's get through that. 0 hits! Oh my god, I'm the best. And we got Vines for this Baby Dragon. I know he's going to Witch somewhere, so I gotta get ready for... Oh, he Skamis into a Bomber. Very interesting. So I'm just going to let that go then. Very nice. Goblin Giant to distract this Baby Dragon. What we need is to cycle back to that P.E.K.K.A. because he's going to RG somewhere. It's his only hope. He only 50 seconds. Alright, never mind. He's just building up a big push, which is sort of weird because he's not going to build a bigger push than me, my friend. Wizard dead. Witch dead. It's all over for my big boy. Need to cycle this. Bomber. Because he's going to go left side with the RG. Let's be honest. Alright, arrows that. Vines this. Another Bomber. Ready for the Rage on a Skami. Potentially. Predict Skami. Didn't work out that way, but we absolutely took the win. 2 towers versus 0. Alright, got another step. We're still 2 away. Soon we get that Master ticket. Let's go again. We're up against this guy. Probably going to go for a Goblin Giant in the back because Dagger Duchess normally means... Yeah, it is bridge spam. Skeletons so that the... What's it called? Lumber locks on the tower. Bomber, Fishies, and Rage. Vines on that. Please kill Firecracker. Very nice. Skeletons on that. A little bit of defense. See how his tower is literally empty? So I'm going to do heaps of damage. Like that Bomber is just going to live forever. There you go. So, because Dagger Duchess is great for us. It's just that normally his deck, when he has Dagger Duchess, can be bad for us. That Bomber completely missed. I will P.E.K.K.A. this. Nice. Really weird battle ram. He knows I have P.E.K.K.A. Actually, no, he doesn't. So, fair enough, but still a bad battle ram. Get ready for the Vines here. Lock in. No, he just has Recruits, of course. How did I forget the Recruits? It's literally his main card. Get rid of a bunch of them. That's the thing about the Recruits is they do actually do quite a bit of damage, but I think I have to ignore that. Wow, that took out my whole tower. Lumberjack is fucking busted, bro. I mean, I know it's because it's Chef Tower, but still. Now, when he does Recruits at the bridge, what do I play? I'll play Rage. I need to get back to the Bomber, basically. Yeah, there it is. Rage was pretty early, but I just needed to cycle. That's what I needed. Yeah, I'm just not getting through that. Yeah. P.E.K.K.A. See, this is when I should have learnt that essentially P.E.K.K.A.'s not going to do anything for me with this match. The Goblin Giant is the one that's going to do the work. So I got to see if we can get the P.E.K.K.A. in front, maybe. Yes, we can. And rage up the Goblin Giant, because that's what's going to get the damage on the tower. Get the arrows on that Firecracker. That won't miss, I don't think. So see, the only way the P.E.K.K.A. got to the tower was basically when the Goblin Giant was tanking for it. Oh wait, I actually can not lose. Wait, this is kind of crazy. I thought I would just lose instantly. Of course, good game. Yeah, he has the spells, but could have locked in there and defended the battle ram harder if I realized, of course, that we took the tower. But it just didn't occur to me somehow. No, I'll play a few more games. If we just go up 1 and down 1, then I don't want to bore you guys with the wait. So we'll go P.E.K.K.A. at the back. Fisherman, we can go. Just a really good pairing. We'll see what he has. Double buildings. Interesting. We'll go vines on this. We'll go arrows when we can. There it is. Fishies on the tower. Boom. Fish slap. There it is. I don't really have anything for lumberjack. Sometimes I really think minions would be good in this deck, but then what would I get rid of, you know? Can I hit both? No, I can't. All right, I'm gonna leave it then. See, I kind of have the opposite problem with Cannoneer, which is that Cannoneer does more DPS to single targets, which is bad for us. See, he pretty much can't push into this lane now. I can just arrows that. I have to wait for that to lock. No, I can Fisherman. Pull that. Not that it's like super gonna help. Yeah, oh no, not the Evo Smellies. I should have just raged, shouldn't I? It took out the bomber? Are we dead ass? Let's see if the Fisherman can take him out. Oh, they're just a fucking problem. They're absolute nuisance. Fines on that. P.E.K.K.A. He's gonna balloon. Very nice. See, I have to I need to arrows the Firecracker, because otherwise I have nothing for the balloon. Like, literally, Vines is my only thing for the balloon. I mean, it can activate some other cards, like P.E.K.K.A, if I do Vines on the... Fuck, I hit the King Tower. My bad. Yeah. It's just over. Alright, yeah. Gotta lock in for that. See, now I have nothing for the balloon, but if I Vines, then the P.E.K.K.A will be able to kill it, and that's what I actually want. The P.E.K.K.A does have time in the Vines to get 2 hits on the balloon, I've noticed, but you have to do the Vines right when the P.E.K.K.A's next to it, so it instantly does the first hit, then it will get that second hit in, but you can see there, that isn't always the case. So, yeah, pretty much I just have to arrows on the Firecracker every time, which is really hard because he outcycles me, of course. But maybe I just have to let the Firecracker go until I have arrows, you know? We're up against Rosman, Bomber at the back, cycle to something I should actually put at the back. Goblin Giant in front, because fuck it, we ball. It does hit the Goblin Giant, alright. Interesting, maybe I should have put it higher so that it would have missed. But I want the Bomber to be behind, of course. But maybe I should have put it slightly higher. Right, I should have P.E.K.Ka'd earlier so it would have got the pancake. Like, I should have P.E.K.Ka'd right in front of my King Tower, probably. So the walks up, it's the right spot for this. I can Fishies on that, and basically go Vines. Yes, the Fisherman locked on. Okay, the Sparky's dead. Very nice. Arrows, quick. Minion Horde has so much DPS, but I think he has no elixir now, so we just take the tower. Very nice. Good start. Fisherman tanks for the P.E.K.K.A. Level 16, gonna get 1 hit. Very nice. I want a Goblin Giant to tank for this, and then Bomber, basically. By the way, remember that he did rocket a Bomber, so, you know, if he had arrows, or at least if he had arrows or something, a better, more effective spell in cycle, probably would have used it, right? So, okay, the P.E.K.K.A is not going to get pulled by the E-Barbs. Very interesting. I'm going to rage this, because he's just going to let it take the tower, I guess. There's the Mega Knight. Yeah, I was waiting, but I knew he had no elixir from using the E-Barbs. That's why. I think I'm going to tank the Wizard by doing like that, yeah. Take a little bit of damage from the Mega Knight, but not too much. Hands on that. Oh my, are we dead ass? We still take out the tower, and we still take out the Sparky, maybe? Okay, no, we don't. Fine. Please? They did hit the Sparky, thank God. So still winning by quite a bit. This Bomber's gonna get the bomb down, but it's not gonna be enough to kill the second one. Interesting. So we're gonna fish that. Okay, just switch to the Wizard, that's fine. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Arrows, rage. He's gonna E-Barb, probably. It's his only hope. Oh, witch. And we're gonna take the win. Very nice, guys. Could have played that better, but did take the win in the end. Now, if I get any more losses from here on out, I'm gonna end the video, so we'll have to see. But I only need 2 more, then we'll be in the next league. So clash on, guys. Clash on. Next step is a not happy one, so whatever. We're up against, not gonna say that, recruits in the back. Well, I want them to fight on my side. Let's just be straightforward with that. So, probably Bomber next to the tower. And Vines on that. No, but it's going to hit the recruits, isn't it? Yeah, fucking knew it. At least we activate King Tower. Oh, it defends anyway. Perfect. Did not do that on purpose. But this P.E.K.K.A is about to tank for the Goblin Giant because the recruits... Because one of them will survive, basically. So you want the one to survive, the one that has the least counters in their deck. And of course, since he's literally playing recruits, I want the Goblin Giant to survive because the recruits have like low DPS, but the P.E.K.K.A can't deal with them. So if I get the P.E.K.K.A, And the good thing is that normally against recruits, P.E.K.K.A is really good on defense. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't do P.E.K.K.A there because he might have like, he might go in other side with something I should have P.E.K.Ka'd on. And it was only like a half health knight. Yeah, here comes the recruits, right? So we just bomber on this side and we'll go rage on that. See, the recruits are so like fragile. That's what I noticed. Now that one won't charge because the shield hasn't broken. One of them will charge. They're going to get a bit of damage here. But like they only do 200 damage a hit and they don't have that much health. So they're not so bad to deal with, I find. See, this is what I'm talking about with better things to put P.E.K.K.A on. He'll just have a fucking Hog Rider or some dumb shit. But now I just have to go Goblin Giant other side and with the Bomber. Because he's going to recruits like that and that will absolutely stop my P.E.K.K.A. But won't stop my Goblin Giant. I'm going to rage so the bats will die. Get a bunch of damage. Very, very nice. Fisherman on this. He hogs with it, which is a good play. He's probably going to fucking take my tower. I'm going to Vines on defense just to make the Fisherman actually lock in. The Ewiz is going to die. Very nice. So I'm going to P.E.K.K.A in front and then Goblin Giant as soon as I can. Where is it? Yeah, no. Yeah, because there's the recruits. Maybe pushing into recruits is not such a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Please. No, he was too quick, man. Because that would have done well, that Goblin Giant. Only one recruit left. It's got the bit of rage. Would have done a bit of damage, but just couldn't stop the hog. Hog and recruits. Pretty despicable, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm a man of my word. You know, we lost that game, so here endeth the video. Smash subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash dislike if you didn't. Comment and tell me why I'm an ugly piece of shit. You know how it is. And I will rebut you and tell you that I'm the sexiest man alive. It's only the truth. See you guys.